Hey guys, I'm back with another speed duel profile since the last one did marginally well for only being up for the first few days. So this time I decided I'd go something a little different, a little more up to date, and I was going to use Pegasus with the Thousand Eyes spell. So, like usual, let's run the deck. We're going to have the Thousand Eyes spell skill card. We're going to run 3 copies Jin to Seer of Rituals, 3 copies of Relinquished, 3 copies Senju of the Thousand Hands. We are going to run 3 Sphere Karibos. We are going to run 3,000 Eyes Idols. Spell cards are going to be 2 copies of Lure of Darkness, 1 Fulfillment of the Contract, and for traps we're going to run 2 Waking the Dragons. Now we are going to use an extra deck this time, not just because of the Thousand Eyes Restrict, but obviously Waking the Dragons. We're going to have the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon with us. We're going to have Ryo Senshi, and 3 copies Thousand Eyes Restrict. So, to know this deck is to know the skill card, so we'll go there first. Now, unlike most skill cards of the time period where it's like a once per duel effect, this Thousand Eyes spell is going to let you do this once per turn during the main phase. So, the activation is always going to be the discard of 1 card, and then you use one of your skills, but you can't conduct your battle phase on the turn that you do this. Which is probably a good thing, seeing as, Relinquished and Restrict are both fairly control. The first effect is you can ritual summon Relinquished from the hand by attributing your monsters like you normally would. In effect, it is the Black Illusion Ritual. The second effect is fusion summon Thousand Eyes Restrict from the extra deck using from hand or field. Same thing as polymerization. The only thing is they can't say that it's the same as polymerization because it's specifically for Pegasus and they don't want other decks to play that. So I'm just going to toss good old boy over there real quick. I think we actually better start with Relinquish this time rather than doing the whole alphabetical. He's the biggest paragraph. So you can play him with the Black Illusion Ritual. Once per turn, you may target a monster that the opponent controls, equip it to this card. Maximum of 1 monster that this can hold. Its attack and defense become equal to that of the equipped monster card. If this would be destroyed by battle, destroy the equipped monster first. While equipped with a monster, both players share the same battle damage of any damage that would have been inflicted with a battle involving this card. Fairly good, fairly cool. Nice little 1-star. One of our first main characters is going to be the Jin to Seer, and this is because he can be banished from the discard pile for the ritual, so he can be discarded to enact our skill card, the Thousand Eyes spell. Discard him, then use him, and pop out your Relinquished. And your benefit for using this is any monster ritual summon using this card is unaffected by traps. And that's actually pretty good. No Michizuri, no Windstorm of Otakwa can't sit your Relinquished. And like Kunai with Chain doesn't do anything to you. So that's good. We're going to run 3. 3 Senju. We literally just want to make sure that the consistency of having Relinquished in the hand is possible, because like I just showed you, just this 1 card immediately ignites into it, so we just need to make sure it gets there. Sphere Karibo shares an effect with the Desir, and that is that while it's in the discard pile, it may be used for rituals. Banish it if you do, and when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this to the graveyard and change its battle position. So that's actually very good. It's the early game hand trap for this version of the game. Awesome. Thousand Eyes Idols, basically a potato with a bunch of eyes. He's not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot. He's here literally just to fuse off with our Relinquish to make Restrict. But that's why we have a Lure of Darkness in here for the turns that you don't want him. And the fact that predominantly your deck is dark, minus Senju. This is the draw 2, banish 1 dark, and then if you couldn't do that, discard your hand. So that's fine. We're going to run a single copy of Fulfillment of the Contract. You activate by paying 800 life points, target a ritual monster in the graveyard, special summon it, equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, banish the equipped monster. If for some reason your Relinquished goes away or you fuse with Relinquished that was already on the field, feel free to bring him back and get an additional vacuum. And then I know I talked about Waking the Dragon last time and how to bluff with it. This time it's not going to be a bluff. So when this card in its owner's control has left the field because of an opponent's card effect and is either graveyard or banished, special summon one monster from your deck or your extra deck, and we're going to choose extra deck all day long because first off, we have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, largest stat in the game currently of 4,500. Even my Kaiba deck could not stand up to that. We've also got Ryu Senshi, and when a normal trap is activated, he may pay 1,000 life points to negate that. And negate the effects of any spell that targets this card too. So he's kind of cool. I haven't seen him since Scapegoat format in the main game, but he's worth playing and he's here, so we're going to use him. And then there's our big bad, the Thousand Eyes Restrict. It's going to round out our deck. 3 copies. Other monsters on the field cannot change their battle positions or attack. It's a full field paralysis. Once per turn, you can target one monster the opponent controls, equip it to this, maximum 1. Attack and defense are equal to that. And if this card would be destroyed by battle, destroy the equipped monster instead. The major move here is like you would slam into an opponent's bigger monster, remove your own equipment. You will have to take the whole damage this time, but it's about the only way for that to be destroyed by battle. Now, as one more special little thing I thought we would do today, I went one step further because I've been playing the Masterclass again myself. I went ahead and made you guys a Relinquished main class deck. Now, if you haven't already watched it, because I uploaded them both at the same time, go ahead, go watch that. I hope you enjoy it. And if you have, hopefully it was good. If not, go ahead, go check that out. We'll see you guys next time.